Welcome to Archives Journal, entry number 7. Today we're going to be talking about you can't heal in the same place that's hurting you. I feel like we really tend to go to what's comfortable for us, even if that's hurting us, because we're familiar with it. And I just wanted to come on here today and tell you guys that just because we're familiar with something does not make it good. Just because we feel safe in something doesn't make it the right thing to do. And we need to constantly be looking for to be doing the better thing, whether that's uncomfortable or comfortable. Um, Trying to get this video to be a little bit shorter than my other ones. I've been making like 17, 16-minute videos. I want to take it to like maybe 8 minutes max, 9 minutes, where somebody could watch it on the way to going somewhere, or you know what I mean, where you don't have to sit down and watch the video. You can do it. You can watch it while moving around. We're gonna get right into the points today. My first point is just because you can handle it doesn't mean you should. I feel like we do so many uncomfortable things just because we know we're able to. You know what I mean? We bear so much disrespect. We bear so much mean comments, like so many things just because we know we're strong enough to take it. And just because we're strong enough to take it doesn't mean we need to. I feel like every time you're done wrong, it needs to be a very clear, clear known that you got done wrong, and that's okay. I feel like it's a self-respect thing. I spent a lot of my time trying to get better at that, not being walked over, and you know what I mean, like speaking up for myself and doing those things. That's very important because nobody else would do it if you don't. Um, I spent a lot of my time growing up. I was the second youngest growing up, so I spent a lot of my time on the back burner of like a lot of jokes and a lot of things. I'm not saying that it was too mean or anything, but my family really did help me learn how to speak up for myself, and I appreciate them. I appreciate them every day for that. And I feel like if I didn't learn that lesson, I don't know where my confidence would be at now. And I feel like the quicker you understand that you need to be respected and you deserve respect and you deserve to be in a higher place than you are, that you're able to grow. And I feel like if if you're in the same spot all the time and you're being hurt, you can't expect for one day for it to change and for you to start healing in that same spot. Sometimes we do got to change our environment, no matter how uncomfortable or how much that hurts us. My second point is you don't need to find peace. You choose it over and over and over and over again. Um, you don't find peace. Peace is already there. You have to choose your peace. You have to you have to choose to have peace. You have to choose to take out the things that don't make your life peaceful. You have to choose to incorporate the things that do make your life peaceful. Everything in our life is all about our choices. So if you're having a bad day, I know things can go wrong where your day can become bad, but it really is how you take it. You have a choice every day to wake up and get out of bed or to sit in bed. You have a choice every day to wake up and take a shower or not. Every day, all we got is choices every day. So we live with our choices and we live with our consequences. Those are the two C's. So I just want to make sure you guys know that peace is what you choose. You choose your peace. You don't find it. Um, there's a lot of things that can help you find more, like to find your peace for yourself. But as far as choices, day in and day out, we pick them. We choose when we choose our peace. We choose the people we bring in our life to cause us peace, and the people we bring in our life to cause us havoc. And I feel like it's so important that we continue to choose the right people every day. Um, my next point is going to be you can't you can't grow where you're constantly being cut down. I just want you guys to imagine being a tree and you're rooted and you start stemming out the dirt, and every day somebody comes and mows over you, and then the next day you spurt out the dirt and they mow over you again. So now you're growing, but you're also getting cut down at the same time, so you can never fully grow. I feel like that's a pretty good analogy on where like you can't grow if you're constantly being cut down. If your environment is constantly bringing you back down, you can't expect to be high. Like you can't expect to excel in a room that has no room for you, that has no good for you, that has no space for you to learn. And I feel like although it's so uncomfortable and hard, we do have to do those things and get out of our comfort zone. And you know, um, I didn't grow up being taught to speak about my feelings or to deal with my feelings the right way or you know what I mean, as a man. I wasn't taught those things, and I feel like the longer I go on learning them myself, um, and I'm not gonna sit here and blame my parents or anything because they tried their best, and they raised me to the ability that they knew how to raise me to, and my siblings they tried their absolute best. I don't know what I'd be. I don't know where I'd be without them, and yeah, I just like they, man, it's hard. It's hard talking about my feelings. It's hard to speak up when I'm done wrong. It's hard to do all those things, and it's so uncomfortable for me. But the more and more I've learned to do those things, the more peaceful I've been able to be. Every day I have a standard for how I want my life to look and how I want to be perceived and how I want to be treated. And if if those lines are crossed, then I have no choice but to speak up. And I want everybody to carry that on. I want everybody to have that as well. I feel like we deal with so much disrespect and jokes and all these things because they're a joke. But if you don't like something, it's not a joke. If you don't like what that person said, it's not a joke just because they laughed and they said it was a joking matter. Like I feel like we really do like people's confidence and we're all just too low right now. I don't like where it's going. And I know today's video is a little bit different, kind of speeding through it, kind of just talking, but um, this topic's a little bit sensitive. So yeah, um, yeah, I'm gonna go to my last point, and then I'm gonna talk for maybe like a minute or two before I end this video. So my last point: familiar doesn't mean safe. Just because you're familiar doesn't mean you're safe. For a long time, I felt like I was in a box, in a very uncomfortable box, and I was just rotting in this box just because I felt safe in this box. And although I didn't know it was deteriorating me, I felt like I was being safe. I felt like I was preserving myself. And the second I broke out the box, the second piece came around. And that does have a lot to do with God in my story. When I found God, I became a lot more peaceful. But it really is what you make it. It's really your choice. Um, it's our choice every day to choose peace, to choose love, to choose happiness, to choose forgiveness, to choose gratitude. Everything is our choice, guys, and we gotta take over. We gotta do that for us. Um, I'm gonna get better at looking at the camera. I know I know I'm not the best at it. It's just really awkward. Um, yeah, man. This is day 7. It's been a crazy 7 videos in the span of like 3 weeks. I'm so happy that I've been able to do this because although it doesn't look like much, and I know I'm not like big production and million followers and this and this and this, there's genuinely people who I know who watch these videos and get touched by them. And the more and more people that's been telling me that, the more and more I've noticed that everybody does serve a purpose. I never thought there's peers that I have that I never thought I'd be able to touch their heart through a video. And even yesterday, I was at my friend's birthday party, and some people there told me they watched the videos, and it really does help them, and that makes me feel really good. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I just want you guys to continue to talk about your feelings. Don't hide them. Show love, show gratitude, forgive like you are forgiven every day by God, and just continue to be yourself, guys. And if you're yourself, and if you're choosing happiness and you're choosing peace, you will be peaceful. Like your life will be peaceful, and I can promise you that. Like your life will become peaceful, and yeah, man, that's really it. I don't know what else to say. This is today's. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for 33, 32 subscribers. 33, 32. I can't remember, but it's one of those. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for, I think it was like 200 likes over 7 videos. That's crazy. Um, I'm gonna shout out some people. Shout out my love. Shout out Marissa. Shout out Jace. Shout out Santi. Shout out, who else watches these? That told me Michael. Shout out Jordan. Shout out CSM Ace in this bit. Shout out all of them. Shout out all you guys. Shout out everybody else who watches these videos. Shout out my sister Clem. You guys don't know what you guys do for me, and support is endless, and I love you guys so much. I love anybody who's watching this video. I thank you guys so much for pressing on my video. Um, I hope that you guys return for the next one. That'll be coming out either tomorrow or the day after, and I really do appreciate it. Love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you guys are watching it. Be safe. Love like you are loved. Forgive like you are forgiven. And be beautiful because you are. Thank you.